And welcome back. We have we rejoin our runners as we have another awkward van ride. They're headed toward the warehouse where apparently where Spinner was hired to infiltrate, and shortly after that she was kidnapped. So making some changes to the map at the moment, and then I'll put you guys on it. Well, I'll open it for you. So I'm not showing you much at the moment. It is just a warehouse where you've got a door, a larger door on the side facing the sound, the west side, and there's a smaller, but still vehicle-sized door on the south side.
And when you say you're not showing us much, we should be seeing a black screen because that's what I'm seeing.
You should be seeing a black screen with just a revealed border.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure because I saw the ping and I was like,
Yep.
I don't even see the door. But awesome. Cool. Door to the car size door to the south. Another little entrance on the left here.
Yeah.
Right.
So there's a the one on the left is more truck sized.
Okay.
It would be my pleasure to do a perimeter search.
I would also like to check cameras in the vicinity.
Yeah. So how close do you want to get to this place?
Curie, you said there was a magical barrier. Do you know how to get through those?
Oh, right.
Either I have to attack it to take it down, or I can have no magic active in order to cross. So none of my usual, where I get really fast or having a spirit with me or any of that. Once I'm inside, I can, but not outside. I don't like that Bob's smiling. Did I miss something? Someone back me up. Am I right about wards? I need to know now.
No, you're right about wards.
Okay.
I think it was more what could happen outside.
Like he's enjoying the fact that it is that.
Which means that is exactly what we should do.
And frankly, I had made preparations for if you had failed that astral signatures test earlier and just drove right through it.
Bob.
Because the van actually drove, now that you're sort of getting the lay of the land, the van drove into the southern entrance.
Bob. Why you mean?
They already know.
Kind of his job, right?
All right.
So how close do you want to get to this place?
I want to get close enough to. I don't want to get close enough to where we've crossed the border without Curie's permission, but I wouldn't want to say it like that. I would very much be like, all right, so I imagine we need to get closer, and you said there's a barrier. Where does that barrier start at, I guess?
So the entire map is the warehouse.
Then
I would say the entire map is warded.
Yeah. Then we would stop like right outside of that. But are there any computer systems or anything that I could try to like hack into?
You can make either a perception or a matrix perception test.
I want to do matrix perception.
Okay.
Because that's something I'm better at.
What's the outside of the building look like? Like, what else is around?
There's some open space there. There's like a little parking lot, and then it goes on to the next warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're not like crowded together, but it's the warehouse district. It's warehouse. Back that way is a warehouse. Up this way is another warehouse.
Matrix perception is wait. Is it electronics?
Electronics plus intuition.
Of course, it's intuition. No, I don't see anything.
Okay.
Are there any? You said it's around midnight at this point.
By the time you get up here, it's probably close to 1 a.m.
Are there any late shift folks hanging out?
There are definitely cars in the parking lot.
I want to look to see if there's somebody like hanging outside on break, taking a smoke or something like that, who's near the building that we're trying to get into.
Yeah, so you do wait a little while, and it's not really people who come out on break. It's you do see, and I'm putting these guys on the south side because they come out the south entrance. They're very clearly security guards. And they are carrying, let's see. They are carrying, in fact, I'll just show you the picture. Not that that tells you much.
Oh, it tells me they have some communication devices. So
Yeah.
I'm hacking those.
So they're wearing armor jackets. They have the shades. And you see on one leg they have a stun baton strapped. The other leg they have a pistol. And then sort of mounted to like the chest, they have a submachine gun.
They just
Mr.
walk
Bell.
around with a machine gun in the middle of their chest. That sounds really uncomfortable.
Yeah, so it's basically strapped to their chest so that it's sort of tethered there so they can reach up and shoot somebody with it.
Mr. Bell, would you like to go make some new friends so that our friend Fisher can get access to their information?
I absolutely would. Can somebody explain to me trank patches?
Yeah, so trank patches. I believe your trank patch should have a rating.
Mm-hmm. 6.
And it does, I believe it's that much stun damage. Resisted with body.
So if I could get close enough, I could potentially knock them out with the trank patch.
Yeah, so you'd have to hit them with an unarmed strike. But that's one of those things where, yeah, never mind. So you basically just have to go up and be able to hit somebody with it.
Right. And then what's it called? Gel bullets. That's just to attempt to knock them out as well.
Yeah, gel
Right.
rounds do stun damage instead of physical.
Because I'm such a rook, I don't want to just make a decision and go in without knowing what the hell
So why don't you make a perception?
my toys do. Okay. Where are you? Perception? Oh, I'm on the wrong. Where's my? Am I not skilled? Is that what it is? Oh no! You know what? You know what it is? I'm not looking at the right table.
Like I really hope you're skilled at perception.
Can I spend an edge to re-roll one?
Yes.
Oh Jesus! Other. Nope. That's fine.
Yep. So still 2 hits. It is enough that when these guys walk out of the building, you do see that there's a camera on this corner of the door.
Oh.
And as you sort of follow them, they start walking around you don't necessarily follow them, but your eyes sort of follow them as they go down the length of the building.
There are cameras, Fisher.
Yep, I'm gonna try that again then. to find those icons in the matrix. You see him sit in his chair, and he goes, "Okay, the light work is over," and he just like sort of starts plugging part of his cyber jack into his head and just goes out in the front seat of the car.
Okay.
Let's try this again. And that's matrix perception, right?
That is Matrix Perception.
Do
And
it.
what I'm wondering is, so go ahead and roll that.
Yeah. All right. Electronics and intuition. Let's go, please. Okay. Okay.
Okay, that's good. Okay. So 4 hits. Yes, you definitely see the Matrix icon.
Only after my friend tells me that they're
Yeah.
totally
Hey, there's a Matrix icon over there.
Oh, you're right. I was just testing. No, I'm out. I'm knocked out in the front seat, but that's what I would say.
Okay.
All right. I want to hack it.
Okay. How subtle do you want to be? Do you want to probe it, or do you want to do brute force?
This is a great question.
Yes.
I communicate with my team and ask how we're thinking about doing it. It sounds like we're doing this more stealthily, so probably probe.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. So probe will take you longer, but
Yep.
it at least has a chance of being stealthy. Brute
Yep.
force is you're kicking in the front door.
All right, let's probe.
All right.
Now let's start quiet.
So that is a
Yep.
cracking plus logic test.
Cracking plus logic is it hacking or is it just cracking? Normal cracking.
It
I'm
counts
trying
as
to hack
it does count as hacking.
Then yes, let's go. And I get an edge.
And I need to see. Yes, you do get an edge, and I need to roll. Ooh. So you are the acting character, so you do succeed.
They met. That's
How-
terrifying.
However, just barely.
Yeah. Okay. Well, as far as like
And you're running baby monitor, right?
baby monitor.
That does mean your Overwatch score is now 5.
Okay, good to know.
So then you'll have to do a backdoor entry, which is another hacking plus logic.
Plus logic. Let's go. 6. And an edge.
Okay. So you do gain access to it. So do you want user or admin access?
Admin. Why would I want
Admin.
anything less than?
Okay.
I want to be able to control this baby.
So the downside is admin.
It's more. It's more illegal.
It's
for sure.
more illegal, yes.
You know, I like to live life.
I also like to live dangerously. Okay, so you have admin access to the camera. It is connected. There are a bunch of cameras connected to a network
Mhm.
that appears to have a connection to the building host.
Uh,
but you are seeing the footage that's going through, and you do sort of, because you know you guys are there.
Right.
You see yourself.
Yep. And I'm gonna turn that camera just a little bit out of the.
All right.
Hey, Fisher, do you have access to inside the building?
I can see inside the building. Yes.
Do you
Right.
see our target in there?
So, yeah. So you can access the other cameras since you have admin access to the camera node.
Yeah.
You do see. So I will reveal some more stuff now.
Excellent. Exactly what I was aiming for.
Let's see. So let's do that. Let's do this.
Ooh. There's a little truck in there. Ooh, there's lots of people.
Yeah, so you do see interior cameras. And yeah, so you do count another, I count 7 guys inside, doing various, so there are a couple of guys here at the door, this sort of secondary access that are guarding. There are another couple of guys at a door down at the south end that are guarding. There are a couple of the guys who are driving essentially forklifts, moving drones. And then this guy appears to be the driver of a city master. That's what this is.
Are there any more exterior cameras?
Yeah, so there are exterior cameras. At each corner of the building. And at each of the 2 entrances to the building. But there are no cameras that you've seen in this suspicious dark splotch in the middle of the map.
Yeah, because why would you put cameras exactly where whatever shady business you have going on is? No. So Fisher goes, yeah, I have access inside the building. I'm seeing 7 people, a couple of guards, people on moving drones. I'm not seeing our targets specifically, but there's a part of the building that is off limits right now. What do you think? I know, you know, 2 of our members were getting ready to make some friends with some guards.
What do you mean by off limits?
I can't get access to the cameras if there are cameras in that part of the building. Which definitely means probably what we want, any information we need is probably stuck in there.
Is there an entryway closer to that area?
Oh!
The wolves are here! Spirit of beast, I'm hiding!
All right.
So the baby monitor program pops up. Overwatch score 20.
Ooh, okay.
Because you're still maintaining admin access throughout this conversation.
Right. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna have to get out of here soon. Where?
Can you put it on a loop? Can you put the video on a loop?
That's what I want to do, is put it on a loop before,
Okay.
like, I've moved it off of us, put it on a loop, and then I'm gonna hop out.
Please do it for all cameras on the exterior,
All right.
if that's possible.
Yep.
I want to slide out of the van and go silent if I can. I'm gonna roll up behind them and try to knock them out with patches. And if I can't, I'm going to murder the shit out of them with a knife.
Because I feel it's going to be a little more entertaining, let's have you do that first, and then we'll find out if the cameras are actually looped.
Okay. So, stealth first.
Yep, so go ahead and make a stealth check.
Come on, please.
Bob is our neutral evil GM.
And should I use edge, guys? Should I get more hits? Or should I save that for
Edge.
edge? Okay. Oh, do I get any edge for the dark environment or anything like that? I don't know how this all works.
You do not. Despite the fact that they are wearing shades and it's 1 a.m.
Okay. Where's my cheat sheet?
Or perhaps because they're wearing shades and it's 1 a.m.
Was Fisher able to find any like special abilities of these sunglasses, or as he was? Oh, okay.
I'm in the cameras. I'm not messing with that, but I should.
So ones and twos are fails, right?
Ones and twos are, yeah.
Let me just.
Anything below a 5 is a fail.
Oh, okay.
But you really don't want ones.
Right. Spend 4 to re-roll all my fails. Feel like quiet. I guess I'm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
So you're going to re-roll 7 dice. Okay. So I will allow you an attack on each of them, or 2 attacks on one, because remember, if it's a rating 6 trank patch, 6 boxes of stun is probably not going to knock anyone out.
Okay.
Unless they have stun on them already for some reason.
So
Well, you can always try to hit them with 2 trank patches, for instance.
Yeah. So timing wise, because I understand D&D time, it's like 6 seconds per turn. It'd be like 2 attacks, and then we'd move on to someone else's like actions. Is that how that would work?
Yeah. So what I'm essentially allowing you to do is you're going to get 2 free strikes, however you want to handle it, and then if they're still up, or if the cameras aren't looped by then, we'll go to initiative.
Okay. I'll do two hits on one guy. Is that what everybody thinks is a good idea? Okay.
Taking one out is better than taking none out.
True. I like that. That makes me feel better.
There's something to be said for focusing fire.
Mm-hmm. So what am I?
So you're going to roll a close combat.
Close combat. Just click that?
Yeah, you should be able to just click that. If you have the unarmed combat specialization, you can click that instead.
I don't.
Okay. So it is just close combat.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What is your attack rating for unarmed?
Where would I see that? I see a magic AR.
So it's reaction plus strength.
It would be 9 altogether.
Okay, so no edges exchanged. Fortunately, you seem to have surprised this guy because 1 hit is enough to hit him. He gets no defense roll.
Oh, okay.
He gets to soak, as you said, a rating 6. So he gets to soak 6 stun with just his body. Whew. Awfully close to a glitch there. So you definitely have connected with the first one. He is still up, but somehow you
One
know
more.
he's taken 5 stun.
And then do it again.
Do it again. All right.
Yeah.
And that is enough. And again, he rolls. I guess it's kind of average-ish for the 4 body. So the first one, he's sort of, what the, and then the other one hits him, and he sort of slumps over. And the other guy goes, what? Intruder! So now we'll roll initiative. I need to first pull your tokens on the board.
While this is happening, I turn to the ladies in the van. So, should I throw this grenade if we have to, like, go in there?
You might want to leave the grenade option for when we're exited. I like where your head is at, though.
Thanks. I'm learning things every day I work with you guys, so this is great.
And I learn things when I work with you, too.
This is all very warm and fuzzy, but our friend is about to get attacked, so let's focus.
You are not actually. You are not.
I
You are
almost dropped the grenade.
So you are not actually in that doorway. I just put you there to put you on the map.
Oh, initiative. Sorry.
Because we now need to have you do initiative. This guy is down, so we'll remove him. So there's the turn order. So click your token and then roll initiative.
Oh. Darn. Do I need to re-roll? I got a 13.
Yeah, go to
Darn it.
re-roll. Go to re-roll, and I'll change it to 13.
I don't have my...
I'll take 14 also.
How do I make the people icons in Roll20 small again? I cannot figure it out for some reason. Because the people's pictures are too big for me to click on the characters.
Go into the setting dropdown.
Yeah. I cannot. Your sound went out right as you got to the important part.
You mean where we all are?
I'm just trying to. I'm trying to click on my icon and I can't because these like names. The pictures for the names are too big.
Oh,
Yeah,
zoom out.
Got it. And then names only. Got it. Thanks. Yep.
You should also be able to right-click and drag the map wherever you want.
Yep. I tried that. It didn't
Okay.
work. But thank you. I figured it out. Thanks.
Okay.
Actually, I didn't figure it out. Our great TD, who's helping behind the scenes, figured it out. Thanks, Tom.
Hey, Bob, I forgot to click my token. I rolled an 8. Because I don't have my spells up. Because someone put a ward on this warehouse. And now I'm slow as shit.
I am in the Matrix.
8, you said? And not... Okay, so 8. There we go. And a few of you... Oh, that's what happened. Okay, so let me change those. Somehow it kept the original rolls, I think.
I clicked it. Why did it not show?
So Fisher rolled a 13. Mr. Bell is a 13. Nova has a 23. So that one's the one I need to delete. Both of them is not there. So it's the 5 of you. Yeah, because it put a bunch of people on the list. Okay, so it's just you 5 and a token for that guy.
And I rolled an 11.
Mm-hmm. So I do have that for you. Curie, what is your agility? Oh, sorry, reaction.
Reaction, not good. Oh, not as bad as agility. I have a 3.
Okay, so The guard will go before you, should he survive that long.
Please don't let him survive that long, everyone. Please.
There's also
Please.
7 others inside. So
Cool.
High five.
Cool.
So
I
it
hate
is-
it.
It is technically now Nova's turn.
Okay, I recover from shock, and then I lean out the car window or vehicle window, and I just take aim and shoot the guy.
Okay.
on my I have earbuds in that are filtering sound for just us and gunshots. And I go, "What's going on?"
And while she's doing that, Fisher, I would like for you to make a hacking plus logic test
Sure.
for your spoof command to see if you've looped the cameras.
Find out.
And you think you have done so.
Yep. I'm actually gonna spend 4 edge to make that 6. I
Okay.
really want to make sure it happens.
You're pretty certain then that you've looped the cameras.
Yep.
Your Overwatch score is now 23.
And I am going to
So-
reset my personas.
Okay, so that'll be your turn this time.
Yep.
Nova with 6 hits on this guy here. Oh, that poor guy. And I know I'm pretty sure you get an edge from that.
Yes.
Ooh. That is still, unfortunately, 7p for him to soak. Okay. So he takes 5 of it. He is still up, but having taken 5 boxes of physical damage, he's not happy about it.
Well, can I hit him again?
On your next turn, you can do that.
Ah, no, I should have said I was going to double hit him. Okay.
So Fisher, you are doing you're
Reset.
essentially resetting, so you can do that. Mr. Bell.
I turn and look at the guard in front of me, and it's dark, so my hair's kind of obscuring my face, and all he can see is 2 yellow dots. Can I try to intimidate him and get edge for my first impression?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes,
I want
first
the
impression
edge.
is it's 2 edge for first impression.
I'm on a very not first impression with Roland at this point. He still scares the crap out of me.
Wait, me or my character?
Yes.
Nice. Oh.
Jeez, man. But not a
There's
glitch,
whole
right?
It's not a glitch. It is a whole lot of 4s.
But I do get edge still, right?
You did
Or
get
no?
2 you got 2 edge from your first impression.
Okay, well then I'm fine if it didn't fail. He's not intimidated. That's fine. I just wanted the edge. So
You were just
Um,
creepy.
yeah. And then I want to draw my combat knife and try to stab him in the throat as he's staring at me.
So you should have a button for the weapon.
I don't think I do.
You don't have so you're on the ranged weapon chart now.
Well, I was on core.
So go to it should be combat.
Core combat info, ranged. Oh, primary.
Melee.
Oh, my primary melee is not entered.
Okay.
It looks like.
All right. Then we'll sort of wing it at this point. So go ahead and make a close combat test.
Okay.
And it's a combat knife, you said.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that's going to be unfortunate for him. Yeah, it is. And what is your strength?
My strength is 4.
4. Oof. Okay. So it does actually get you a point of edge.
Sweet.
Because your attack rating with that is 12, and unfortunately his defense rating is 8. But that's 4 hits, and the base damage, you add your strength to your melee damage. You don't? I thought you added it to all of the melee weapons. Okay. All right. Thank you. So I was wrong. We don't add strength to melee damage. However, he does not roll well enough to soak what's left of that damage. So you stab him right in the throat, and he goes down gurgling.
I actually want to grab him behind the head and lower him to the ground. Silence is so important.
Okay.
And then I'll clean off my dagger and my knife and put it back in the sheath.
And I'll move that in here. I'll trade so that I can delete that token.
Over the comms, remind me never to make Mr. Bell angry.
Violet.
Since all of the outside people are down, I would like to. I would like to use my fancy new leadership ability to give my teammates some additional edge.
Okay. So you can go ahead and roll your leadership.
Funny is so mean.
You'll get an edge for that, and then you can distribute whatever edge you have.
Okay, so I will give an extra edge to everybody.
Ooh. Thanks.
Thanks.
I'm at
does
max.
It does
so don't
cost you
give-
2 for 1.
2 for 1? Okay, I wasn't sure since it was the leadership
Yeah.
thing. Okay.
Yeah, I'm at max, so don't give it to me.
Okay. Then 1 to everyone but Kiri, and I will spend the 6 edge to do it.
Okay.
For a change, usually I'm like, give me more.
I don't think it's possible for me to actually reach max because I'm always spending them.
If I was allowed to spell cast, I would be too.
Say, y'all are doing a great job. I just know we're going to find that girl in there and be done before breakfast.
Aw. Teamwork makes the dream work.
All right.
Um,
Fury.
If we, this is a rookie question, obviously, or is it? I don't know if it's meta or not. But if we find the person who put the wards on, we could probably break it down with that. Or is it only that you have to attack it yourself from the outside?
You'd have to break it down or wait for it to expire.
Oh, okay. Who the hell is this noob?
It's a pretty beefy ward, so they're either good or have spent a lot of time building it up.
Oh, I think he was referring to himself though.
Oh,
In that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
But I love
That-
that you think he was talking about the person who put the words.
like making a ward is such a newbie move.
No, absolutely not.
Fury.
Yeah.
It is your turn.
Oh no.
If you'd like to do something.
So are any of these guys still up, or did my team take them down?
Nope. They've been taken down.
So as I get prepared to give them backup, I let it fizzle out because I don't want to spend spells on stuff that you. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna conjure a spirit to wait outside.
Ooh. Your normal force 4, or are you going for something big?
Just because you want me to pass out does not mean. So we're gonna stick with the force 4 for right now.
Okay.
Okay. So I want my conjuring with a summoning specialty.
Mm-hmm.
I pushed the button. Let's see if it asks me any questions. No. So I rolled 4 hits. Ha!
All right. So you're going to soak 2 drain,
I can do that.
and you get 2 services.
Darn right. Spirits of air, do they have both movement and concealment as a power? I know water does.
Let me see what they typically come with. I think so. Here we go.
I know water does, so I'm going to go with a water this time.
Okay, you're going with water.
Mm-hmm. I call it Sharky.
Concealment and movement, yes.
Cool. Force 4, water. All right. I'm going to say, guard us from the outside of this building as we come and go. That is your assignment. And that's my turn.
Very good. All right, so we'll drop out of rounds. Because nobody comes running.
Are there any windows?
There are no windows.
I will join everybody else at the front. Sorry,
So to be fair, this group here is not actually right there. They're just there to be on the map.
Oh.
Because the van is still parked
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just
maybe 1,500 meters away.
I'll just casually, very, very casually
Rejoin the party.
over to the ending. Nope, I'm staying at the front. Not in front of the door, but just like around the corner of the door.
Oh, so you're hanging there. Okay.
And can I re-stealth test, or is it fine as is?
Why don't you go ahead and make another stealth test?
Okay. For better. Yes.
Okay.
On the comms. How further may I assist you?
I mean, I guess we just go in and then geek their mage.
Oh, there are 7 people in there. At least on the ground floor that I see or saw.
Well, take us the most direct route to where we think a target might be, firstly. Second is it's possible that they could not even have a mage. It's possible that a mage was hired to put up the ward and then left. While mages are fairly uncommon, but I'm suspicious that we have not seen a spirit patrolling, and I didn't when I was here astrally earlier. So I think, I don't know, the signs don't prove to me that a mage is here. But yes, if a mage is here and identified, shoot them first. What was that, Nova?
So we're just gonna go in, right?
I can try to open up this door down here, or is it down here? Bob?
This is the door.
Oh, this is the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, this door seems to lead into the part of the building that I can't quite see.
So let's
I can try to open the door there, but I have no idea what's on the inside.
And I can't help either, so.
Is the interior opposite of the main entrance safe?
Opposite of the main entrance?
Yeah, just beyond the front door.
No, because there's lots of people in there. Like you either have this door down here, or you run into where there's a truck and 7 people, at least a couple of guards.
Wait, like right here is closed, right? You have
Yes.
to open that door, right?
That's
But it's
correct.
safe, right? There's nobody there, right? Obviously.
Not right outside, but there could be right inside the door. Like
Right in this darkened area.
Yeah, they have guards throughout. Like you see pings on sort of a slight map. Yeah.
So to be fair, those pings are old because you did reset your deck, so you no longer have access.
That's true.
Oh, true.
The spirit, incidentally, tells you there's a vehicle leaving through the other entrance.
Gosh darn it.
The
All
one
right.
And
further
you see,
north?
yeah, the one over there. And you kind of see through its eyes, and you see the city master leave.
The same one I sat in before?
No, this is a different vehicle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the city master is a big armored vehicle.
Guys, step behind
what
the
you
wall.
were in what you were in before is kind of a step van, delivery van sort of thing.
Mm.
This is bigger than that.
I tell everyone to step behind the wall so that we're out of sight of.
We have information on that vehicle.
But I
Do you
tell you
wanna-
why, because we're trying to break in, and if people are leaving, the last thing we saw were just a guard who was probably the driver getting ready to drive it. So I could spend my time trying to get some information on that car.
That's
or I can
essentially what I was
spend
saying.
or I could actually try to help you guys get into this building.
Go ahead and make a perception test. So this will be a visual perception test.
Yeah, like.
Did you want to make that test, Bob?
Anybody.
Yeah, I'm in the.
How about everybody?
I don't think I can see it. from where I am. Can you?
Actually, Mr. Bell should not make it, but everybody else should.
Oh, okay.
I have a bonus to perception for environment urban. Does that qualify?
Not really.
Okay.
Come on, roll 20. Jesus.
Oh, I rolled twice, but it's the same, so it doesn't matter.
It's the same. So with 2 and 3 hits, you guys do notice that the markings on the City Master are Metroplex Navy.
Nova, if you don't, and I just fall over, I'm going to go astral and see what's in the car or the van.
All right. So go ahead and make an astral test.
Signatures or just astral?
Yeah, you can do signatures.
4.
Okay. Yeah. So you get it. You go into the van or the truck, the City Master armored vehicle. There are 2 people in here. They are dressed differently. So the driver is dressed differently from the other guy. So the other guy, based on what you've heard and seen so far, is probably dressed fairly similarly to the rest of the guards.
That's the driver, you said?
No, that's the other guy.
Okay.
The passenger.
Okay.
The driver is not dressed like that, and it's hard to get a sense because you're looking astrally, but it looks like military fatigues.
Neither of them are tied up in a back seat, though, so I'm disinterested. So I'm
correct.
gonna zip back out. A guard and a military type. I don't know much else. But that's 2 less people inside. So
And what did you
Cool.
say the name was that was on the vehicle, Bob?
It's Metroplex Navy.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go in then, I guess.
Yeah. Can I try to open that door or?
Yeah, so you'll have to rehack it.
Yep.
So are you doing a probe now, or are you guys just busting in?
I think we're busting in. It looks like we were just ready to just sort of go, but I mean, what do you think?
We can still proceed quietly.
Yeah.
Potentially.
like if you've got the cameras looped, if you manage to sneakily unlock the door, then we're still in sneak mode.
I mean, but that barrier will probably notify somebody that we've gone through, right?
Nope. Only if
Nope.
magic is on.
Ah, okay.
It keeps magic out or in.
Well, what about folks who can't turn their magic off?
So it tends not to affect adept powers.
Well, then I guess I'm just gonna go in.
I mean,
And I
if you,
start
make,
stealthing.
if you make your hands glow and stuff like that, it might not like that. But if it's just part of who you are, it's should be fun.
I just hacked the system 5 hits.
It's enough.
Yeah.
Because as last time, the tie goes to the attacker.
I like that rule.
And you were probing this to stay.
Yep. To stay subtle. Yep.
Okay.
What's my current Overwatch score now?
5.
5.
Because you reset.
Then I'm going to try to open this door.
Okay. This will be another cracking plus logic test.
Yeah.
Or hacking plus logic.
Let's see. What is that? 6.
Nice.
There it goes.
Yeah, so these are both the sort of rolling cargo doors.
Oh.
So this one goes. And with that, I need to make some adjustments.
Why are you bringing them outside?
Because they're outside.
Mean.
And so that door rolls up, and you guys are you guys kind of like right at the door waiting to go in at this point?
I'm in the car.
I'm still around the corner.
I have joined Mr. Bell around the corner.
Okay.
Yeah, I put everyone or asked everyone to go behind the corner when I went to the van, or when the van came out.
Okay. So Fisher is still in the van.
Yeah.
And everybody else is sort of hiding behind that corner. Okay. So the door raises, and you guys sort of peering behind the corner, sort of Four Stooges style. You do see these 4 dudes here. It looks like these 2 up here were kind of headed toward this exit, following along where the vehicle left. This guy and this guy are definitely headed toward the door that just opened.
Oh.
And so with that, we've now hit the 10 o'clock hour. So we'll go ahead and halt for a 10-minute break. And when we get back, I think we're going to see some action.